Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to this channel and welcome back to this video. Alright, in this video today we're going to be discussing about futures trading, how to understand futures trading, how futures trading actually works. Alright, by the end of this video you'll understand how to actually place your first trade and everything about futures trading. So I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process on how to identify everything about futures trading. All right, but first of all, what is futures trading itself? Futures trading means you're trading the price movement of an asset. You're not actually buying the coin itself, rather you're trading the price movement of an asset. For example, right here, if we look at Bitcoin right here, we can actually see that Bitcoin is currently at 61k. All right, now we are saying that Bitcoin is currently at 61k and we want it to go to 62k. All we need to do is predict and place our trade. All right, so that is what futures trading means. You are simply predicting the price movement of an asset, then you're buying the coin. You're not actually buying the coin itself, rather you are predicting where price will go. That means you're betting on the price movement, and if price should go to your direction, you make money, and if price should not go to your direction, you lose money. Now I'm going to be taking you a step-by-step process, right? I'm going to be taking you a step-by-step process on how to understand everything. Now, step 1, pick the coin you want to trade. Now, before placing any particular trade, you don't just come into your exchange right here, you don't just come into it and just start trading randomly. No, you need to pick the coin you want to trade on. For example, this is Bitcoin. I'm trading on Bitcoin market. I can decide to change it depending on my analysis. I can change it to ETH, and then I can decide to buy ETH, but for this example I'm going to be using Bitcoin. All right, now you have to pick the particular token and the market you want to trade. All right, you can see price move through candles. That is the number 1 step. Decide the coin you want to trade on. Now, step 2, decide your direction. Now, so many new beginners traders don't understand this very well. You need to decide your direction, especially in futures trading. You don't just come into the market and start clicking the buy and sell. We have two possible directions in the futures market. All right, we have two possible directions in the futures market. So we have the upward movement, we have the uptrend, we have the downtrend, and we have a trend where price is neither going up, market is just going down, right? Market is neither going up nor going down. So these are the 3 types of market scenario we have. We have this uptrend, we have the downtrend, and we have the price where market is just going sideways. Now you have to choose the market you want to trade. All right, this is where you make your trading decision. You either go long right here, or you go short right here. All right, so that's the step 2. Now that's step 2. On step 2 also, let's take for example right here, BTC is trading at 61k and you're predicting that market will dump, market will sell. All you just need to do is enter your price and wait for it to dump. If it dumps, you make money. Now if you're also predicting that market will pump, you enter. If it pumps, you make money. It's that simple. Now step 3, you need to choose your leverage. Now this is where many beginners traders get it confused. Now I'm going to be explaining what leverage means. Now, what is leverage in futures trading? Leverage simply means trading with more buying power than your actual balance. Leverage simply means trading with more buying power than your actual balance. Let's take for example, you have $100 capital. All right, you have $100 capital, and once you come to this leverage right here on your exchange, if you come to this leverage right here, you can see where they say leverage right here. If you click on it, now let's take for example, you have $100 capital and you use 5x leverage to open a trade on your $100. All right, automatically now your account balance is $100, but your buying power automatically changes to $500, meaning the exchange loan you extra $400 because you're using the leverage of 5x. That means your buying power is equals to 500. Also, if you increase it to 10x leverage, your buying power equals to 10x right here. If you increase it to 10x leverage, your buying power equals to 10x leverage, meaning that you are using the buying power of $1,000 because you use the leverage of 10x. So meaning that any small price movement, you will actually make a lot of money, and any small price movement, you can actually lose a lot of money. So when placing your first trade, you need to always choose your leverage carefully. It's very important you always choose your leverage carefully. All right, now step 3, position sizing. Now a lot of new traders don't understand what position sizing is. I'm going to explain in this video. All right, now what is position sizing? Position sizing is actually you deciding the amount of money you want to risk per trade. I come again, position sizing is actually you deciding the amount of money you want to risk per trade. Now let's take for example you have $100. all right, you have $100 and you don't want to risk the whole $100 per trade. You want to be risking $10. Now let's take for example you're trading BTC right here, or let's look for any smaller pair. All right, let's use XRP right here. Let's use XRP right here. Now this is XRP, right? Now you have $100 and you change it to, let's say 5x or 10x. Let's leave it at 10x, right? Now you have $100 and you don't want to risk the whole $100. all right, you want to risk a particular certain amount. Let's say you want to be risking $20 per trade. Now that is position sizing. All you need to do is come to your exchange right here where you're seeing this bid price. Just type in this quantity right here where you're seeing this quantity right at this particular point right here. All you need to do is type in the amount you want. Let's say I want to use $10, or I want to use $9, I want to use $9, or I want to use $20. This is the place you type in the amount you want to be using to trade. All right, the exchange automatically knows how much margin you want to be using for this trade. All right, this is position sizing. Now step 5, which is very important in futures trading. Step 5 is actually you choosing your order type. Now you will usually see 2 types of order types. all right, we mainly use 2 types of order types. We make use of the limit order and the market order. all right, now if you click on your exchange right here, you'll be seeing the limit order right here. If you click on it, you will see limit order, you will see market order. There are other types of markets right here, but mainly we're going to be discussing on these 2 right here, market order and limit order. First of all, let's understand what is market order. Market order. Market order simply means you entering the market immediately. all right, you're entering the market immediately. all right, let's take for example this is XRP and you just decide that okay, this market is going to actually buy, and you don't want to wait for you don't want to waste much time, right? You don't want to wait for any confirmations, you don't want to waste time so you don't miss it. You just enter market order. Once you enter market order, you change this thing to market order and automatically it's going to change, and all you need to do is click on this buy icon, or you either, if you want to sell, you click on this sell icon. Instantly your trade will be executed. all right, that is market order. Now we have limit order. What is limit order? Limit order is you choosing the exact price you want to trade on. all right, this lets you choose the exact price you want. Let's take for example this is XRP and you decide that oh, XRP is actually bearish. And you say that if price gets to this point right here, it's going to sell. All you just need to do is set your limit order at this particular point. If it gets there, it's going to sell. If it sells, you are in profit, and if it doesn't, you lose your money. So that is limit order. Limit order allows you to set the exact price you want on a particular token. All right, so that is limit order. Now the last part, which is very important in futures trading. All right, now after you must have understood what is leverage, you've choose your leverage, you understood what is position sizing, you have positioned the price amount you want to be risking per trade. All right, and you've choose your order type. Now this last part is very important. All you need to do is review everything. Before you check everything, before you place that trade, you need to ask yourself, what market am I trading on? What coin am I buying? What direction? Am I using the right leverage? If you're not using the right leverage, this leverage is very important. If you're not using the right leverage, all you need to do is go ahead and change it, because the higher your leverage, the higher your profit, and also the higher your losses. So you always need to think both sides. All right, now if you've checked everything, you've reviewed everything, now comes the sweet part. All right, all you just need to do after you've checked everything, you need to place your trade right here. You click on this long icon right here. If you're buying, all you need to do is click on this long icon if you're buying, or if you're selling, you click on this short icon. And once you click on it, congratulations, your trade will be automatically be placed. All right, your trade will automatically be placed. And the last part of futures trading is you choosing whether you want to close the trade or you want to leave the trade running. All right, sometimes at some point you want to take profit, you want to click the trade, you want to close the trade. All right, that's why it's understandable to always take profit, especially in futures trading. All right, let's take for example, you place your trade at this particular market, right? You place long, and right now XRP is moving at $1.1, and it moves to this particular point right here, which is $1.5 or 1.2, and you want to take profit. If you close the trade, you automatically are in profit. But if price moves below while you are buying and you close the trade, you are automatically in loss. All right, this is how futures trading works and how to understand everything about futures trading. All right, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notification bell. In the next videos, I will be explaining how to enter, how to place a trade, and understand everything about futures trading. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.